1. P.S. You're Elizabeth. Okay. Cool. Coffee. Extra strong, black, no sugar. Ugh. Barista eyes you with a mix of concern and amusement. Rough night. You nod. Oh, I did not do that. You nod, feeling a surge of nausea. Yeah, you could say that. I just need some caffeine to power through the day. Or rather, a pot mother pastry to go with it. A song or muffin might help with the hangover. You shook your head, not yet ready for solid food. Just a coffee for now, thanks. While the barista prepares your coffee, you find a table and sit down. Coffee prices aren't bad, honestly. Yeah. While your coffee is ready, you pick up the steaming mug and take a whiff of the rich aroma before bringing it to your lips. As you take a sip and close your eyes. The warmth of the liquid spreads through your body, and the caffeine begins to work its magic. That's better. As the hour nears end, you decide it's time to go. Just as you're about to gather your belongings and leave, the cafe door swings open. You glance over and see a young girl entering, her eyes scanning the room as she heads to a nearby table. She is stunning, with golden hair cascading down her shoulders and fair skin that seems to glow in the sunlight. Dressed in the elegant dress that sways gracefully around her legs, she wears a pair of sleek black stockings. She approaches the nearby table, pulls out a chair and sits down. The moment the barista spots her, he walks over with a warm smile and inquires about her order. The girl, jolted from her daydream, glances up at the barista, her face devoid of a smile. She hesitates briefly before quietly and meekly placing her order. The barista does his best to engage her in conversation and lift her spirits. The girl remains aloof and guarded, her thoughts seemingly preoccupied. It's evident that she isn't ready to share her troubles, at least not yet. Observing her, you notice the somber expression on her face and the sadness filling her eyes. Her body language is tense and she appears to be lost in thought, weighed down by whatever is on her mind. It's clear she's troubled, and you wonder what could be causing her distress. As she sits absorbed in thought, she suddenly becomes conscious of someone observing her. Yeah. You're just looking at her. Looks up and catches your gaze, a blend of curiosity and concern. You quickly avert your eyes, trying to avoid her attention. Probably already too late. However, you find it difficult to look away, captivated by her youth and beauty. Her large, expressive eyes seem to disclose a deep, enigmatic emotion, while her full, soft lips appear to invite you to come closer and learn more. As your eyes meet, you notice her looking back at you with a combination of curiosity and caution. You're gonna go and talk to her, or just gonna keep being weird and looking at her? You sense the question in her eyes as she wonders who you are and what you want. Almost instinctively, you take a step towards her, driven by a desire to know more. As you come closer, you notice the uncertainty in her eyes, but you smile and ask, "Excuse me, I know she seemed a bit down. Is everything alright?" "Sorry, I'm just really nervous. I have an interview in 2 hours, and this is my first time going for one. I'm not sure if I'm ready for it. I know it looks silly." You smile sympathetically. I hope I'm not intruding. I was grabbing a coffee when I noticed you. You look like you had a lot on your mind. Don't maybe a chat what could help lighten the load. She just told you why she's... Yeah. It's kind of you. Would you like to sit? I don't mind if you join me. Here, let's come over and boost your spirits. No, we cannot sit. You hesitate for a moment, wondering if it's right to intrude on her solitude. Something in her eyes, a look of kindness and openness, convinces you to accept the invitation. So you take a seat across from her. I like that, thank you. Oh, let's make her comfortable, I guess. This is a nice spot, isn't it? Always found this cafe to have a comforting atmosphere somehow. Yes, it is. Coffee here is quite something too. I believe it's a locally sourced blend. Have you tried it before? No, this is my first time here. The smell of the coffee did catch my attention when I walked in. You're in for a treat then. The barista is quite skilled and knows his way around the beans. I look forward to trying it. How your day been so far? It's been stressful. Job interview later today. It's for a secretary position. This is my first real job interview. I'm nervous. Job interviews can indeed be nerve-wracking. But it's perfectly normal to be anxious about it. You know, I can remember my first job interview like it was yesterday. The nerves, the questions, the feeling of stepping into the unknown. Let me share something with you. It's not as daunting as it might seem. I was applying for an internship at a tech firm. I remember feeling just like you do now. I thought I'd never make it, but guess what? I did. And do you know why? Because I realized everyone there was human, just like me. They were looking for someone who could do the job, yes, but they were also looking for someone real, someone relatable. Just be yourself, that's the best advice, not lose your beauty, because then you're just going to think you're an airhead. What I learned from my experiences is that the best way to handle an interview is to be yourself. Don't try to be the person you think they're looking for. Be yourself, genuine, real, and earnest. That's what they'll appreciate. As for the position of a secretary, it's all about organization, communication, and multitasking. These are the skills your interviewer will be looking for. Highlight your experiences that showcase these skills. Ask questions during the interview. It shows your interest and eagerness to learn. Are you preparing any questions for the employer? Actually, you haven't really thought about that. Do you have any suggestions? She asked, slightly embarrassed. Sure, you could ask about the company's culture and the team dynamics or any opportunities for growth and development. You're posed leaning back in your chair. Remember, it's okay to take a moment to think before you answer a question. It's not a race. And lastly, remember to breathe. It might sound cliche, but it's true. Okay, I'll try to remember that. I have a feeling you're going to do just fine in your interview. You think so? Absolutely. Everyone gets nervous, especially when facing new challenges. Perfectly normal. What's important is to not let it overpower you. Instead, channel it into a force that drives you. Remember, they called you in for an interview because they saw potential in your application. They already believe you could be the right fit. Now it's time for you to believe that too. Thank you. This means more than you know. You're welcome. And no matter what the outcome, this is a stepping stone, a learning experience. It's all part of the journey. You still remember you have a meeting soon. Sorry, but I'm going to be late for my appointment. I have to go. She looked at you with a mix of understanding and disappointment. Of course, I understand. I'm sure talking with you. Thank you again. You appear to leave. You want to do something kind for her. You ponder various gestures to express your gratitude, but ultimately, the fist bump comes to mind. Okay. Maybe, I don't know. You raise your fist and wait for her to reciprocate. You feel a wave of excitement and anticipation. She looks at you, a blend of surprise and amusement in her eyes. It's a stupid idea. There are moments she raises her own fist. Sure that happiness washes over you as a simple gesture seems to bring you closer together. Just don't do that with it. Just let it be a fist bump. Bid her farewell and walk away, feeling warmth and joy. Damn, I didn't even think to ask for her name. Maybe... You started returning the ask, but quickly dismissed the idea as foolish. With thoughts of the girl still in your mind, you head to the detective's office. As you approach, you push those thoughts aside and focus on the task at hand. You knock on the door and enter the office, noticing the detective lost in thought at his desk. Unsure whether to interrupt him or wait, you try to clear your throat softly to announce your presence. The detective looks up, his eyes revealing a hint of surprise if he had forgotten your appointment. Alright, have a seat. Face is more college frat boy than a seasoned investigator. Getting this wet behind the ears detective really helped with my case. Detective leans back in his chair, fixing you with a serious gaze. Based on the information I have, you received a letter from your ex-girlfriend recently. Can you please read the letter for me? Of course. Reach into your pocket and pull out a crumpled letter, and then unfold it and refold it so many times that the creases are starting to wear thin. You smooth it out on your lap. Take a deep breath before you begin to read. Dear manager, I hope this letter finds you well. It's been a long time since we last spoke, and I have something important to tell you. Many years ago, after we broke up, I discovered I was pregnant. At the time, I was overwhelmed and unsure what to do. I made a difficult decision to keep it a secret and give the child up for adoption. And this will come as a shock to you, and I'm deeply sorry for not telling you sooner. I understand if you are angry and hurt. I want you to know that I've always regretted not sharing this with you. I'm writing to you now because I've been diagnosed with cancer and may not have much time left. I want you to know the truth before it's too late, and I want to ask you a favor. I want you to find our daughter. I don't have information on her whereabouts or what her life has been like. I want you to know that she exists and that I've always loved her. I'm sorry for not being a part of her life, but I hope you can fill that role for her. I know it's a lot to ask, and I understand if you're unwilling or unable and unwilling to do this, but I hope you'll consider it for both your sake and for our daughters. I'm sorry for any pain I've caused you over the years, and I hope you find it in your heart to forgive me and that you'll find happiness and peace in the future. Take care of yourself. Your Beth. Okay. Alright, let's get to work. What? Elizabeth? Indeed, so many years, and the fine details of her face have blurred in my memory. I can no longer recall the exact shape of her eyes or the specific curve of her smile. What remains clear as day is the essence of her being, the echo of her soul that once resonated with me. Elizabeth was always a paragon of kindness and warmth, a beacon of gentleness in a world that often seemed cold. Her sweet nature was infectious, touching everyone who had good fortune of crossing her path. I remember the softness of her voice, the tenderness of her touch, and the way she listened with genuine interest and speak with sincerity. She sounds nice. Alright. I'll need as much information as you can provide to help. Could you tell me more about your ex-girlfriend? What's her name? Where does she live? Do you have any contact information for her? I'm afraid I don't have much to offer. We broke up years ago and I left our small city, losing in touch with her. My only lead is a childhood friend who still lives there. I reached out to him. He says she passed away a week ago. Disappointment was evident in the detective's eyes as he processed the information. I can't fault him. It's a fragile lead to base a case on. The thought of finding my daughter with such little info feels near impossible. Have you managed to find any information from the orphanage where your daughter was adopted? You shake your head, despair weighing on your chest. Fire destroyed the orphanage 10 years ago, along with all the records. Even if the records had survived, they wouldn't have released that information to anyone. Don't worry, we'll keep searching for the leads. It'll be a long shot, but we won't give up until we've exhausted every possibility. Detective leans back in his chair and asks more questions. Expressive, pensive. Is there anyone else who might have information about your ex-girlfriend or your daughter? Any mutual friends or family members who could help us with the search? You try to recall anyone who might offer a clue. It's been ages since I've spoken to anyone from that part of my life. I have no idea if anyone I knew then still has ties to my ex-girlfriend. However, you started listing potential contacts. You see the opposite detective, his phone rings, shattering the silence. He stands up and takes the call, speaking in a low, serious tone. You observe him listening intently. His expression focuses as he converses with the caller. After a lengthy discussion, the call ends and he ends the call and turns back to you, leaning on the table with both hands. I made some inquiries by before you arrived, and I found the lead. Okay. I think it's worth pursuing, but it will require you to return to your old city. Makes some assignment and apprehension washes over you with the prospect of revisiting a place you left long ago. You leave tomorrow? We hesitate considering your commitments in the city. Unexpected journey back to the place where I once called home was a part of my plans, but urgency of finding my daughter leaves me no choice. Yes, I'll go. Detective nods, informing you that he'll have all necessary information prepared for you in the morning. Thank you, I really appreciate it. With that, you bid farewell and next to the detective's office. Your thoughts are racing with the preparations needed for your journey. I'm not swinging by Grace's home. It's been a while since I've been there. My work has really eaten into my social time. I realized I probably had a minute to catch up with anyone, let alone them. You head towards their house and upon reaching the door, give a firm knock. Soon enough, footsteps grow louder and the door opens to reveal Grace. Damn. Time has really been heavy. My goodness, it's good to see you, he exclaims, drawing you into a warm embrace. You hug her back, overwhelmed with love and warmth. It's been ages since my last visit. I feel guilty for letting so much time slip by. When I was living alone, I missed you too. Aries, I promise to visit more often. Sorry I haven't been around much. Work's been keeping me really busy, but I really promise to make more of an effort to stay in touch. Alright, sweetheart, we understand. It's just wonderful to see you now. How's work been treating you, dear? It's been pretty hectic. I've put a lot of overtime lately, trying to meet deadlines. Don't push yourself too hard. It's important to take breaks and look after yourself. I know, Grace. I just want to do a good job, meet my responsibilities, but you're right, I need to take care of myself too. I just worry about you. I don't want you to burn out. You're so young, you have your whole life ahead of you. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. I will, Grace. I promise to try hard to find a balance between work and rest. That's what I like to hear. I just want what's best for you, dear. Heard that you had also moved to Phoenix a few years ago, so I haven't found the time to visit you sooner. Yes, we did. Life has a funny way of keeping us all busy, doesn't it? It's great to finally catch up. You used to be so close with your family. Yeah, I remember those days. It's good to be back in touch. Hey, where's Chloe? Yeah, looking around the living room. She's in her room, doing some sort of stream or something. I'm not really sure what that is, but it seems to be popular with the young folks. You laugh at her bewilderment. Stream? You mean like a live video on the internet? And that could be it. I'm sure she'll explain it to us if we ask. In the meantime, I'm just happy she's found something that she enjoys. Sometimes when she's playing those video games, she gets so into it that I can hear her shouting, "Winner, winner, chicken dinner," and other phrases. It's quite entertaining, really. She's always been a bit competitive, but that's part of her charm. Plus, it's fun to see her get so passionate about something. Definitely. As long as she's happy and having fun, that's what truly matters. Who knows, maybe one day she'll actually win that chicken dinner. Oh, God. Okay. While in the living room chatting with Grace, you suddenly hear Chloe's voice from upstairs. Why don't you go see what she's up to? I'm sure she appreciates the company. Alright, I'll go check on her. Head upstairs. Let's see. We got another thing on there. Grace. Grace, center of my universe, the source of my strength, my guardian, my confidant. As I step into her presence, I'm immediately enveloped by an aura of calm and warmth, an overwhelming sense of love that only she can offer. Seeing her always tugs at the strings of my heart, but it's an emotion I wouldn't trade for anything. There's a quiet, enduring strength about her, a strength that she has imbued in me, tempered with the kindness and empathy that make her the woman she is. I feel a twinge of guilt for not visiting her more often, letting life and work overshadow the importance of it. Yet in her characteristic way, she understands, she forgives, she continues to love. Zero love, one friendship. Oh God. Oh, well, those at the bottom say 0. We'll see. Or we'll just make it so. And upstairs. Upon reaching Chloe's room, you see that door slightly open. Should I knock or simply walk in? And yeah, I should listen first to get a sense of what she's doing before interrupting her. Leaning close to the door, trying to discern the sound coming from inside. You hear the faint noise of a video game in Chloe's voice. She seems to be talking to someone, but you can't quite understand what she's saying. Don't interrupt her last romance path. Or wait and listen. Mysterious relationship path. Kinda wanna eavesdrop, I guess. I think I wait a bit and try to get the lay of the land. You eavesdrop, hear Chloe's voice more clearly. Claire, I've been working on new content for the channel and I'm really excited to share it soon. Spent a lot of time researching and brainstorming ideas and I can't wait to see how it all comes together. Hope everyone enjoys it as much as I do. Also, what do you think of my new dress that I just got? Well, thank you so much. I love how it fits and I agree. It's super easy to put on and take off. Oh, Mr. Blackstone 244 just donated to me. Appreciate it, but he can't seriously think I'd show him. What? Now I'm completely blindsided at what Chloe's going on about. To watch the stream, you're surprised when a notification appears on the screen. Mr. Rabbit 007 donated $300. She exclaims, her eyes sparkling with excitement. What do you think, Clara? Should we give him a little extra attention? So I smile, she starts to lower. Wow, this is not the gaming that Grace was talking about. Hopefully she doesn't do that. Maybe seeing this is actually good take. Is she actually doing that? She's actually doing that. What if Grace sees this? She will be appalled, devastated. What's it saying? Finally, I'm engulfed by a storm of emotions, shocked, topping the list. When did she become this bold? I wonder, my heart pounding in my chest. I struggle to make sense of the scene unfolding before my eyes. Chloe, I knew, little, shy, and innocent, somehow feels like a distant memory now. She used to hate showing off her body. I remember myself recalling her loathing for tight and revealing clothes. What's happened to her? Feel a strange, perverse fascination watching her move appalled and yet intrigued. It's like she's a stranger. The sultry, confident woman on screen. Desire wins, I'll bet momentarily, to catch myself appreciating her curves, her beauty, but guilt washes over me immediately, making me feel like I've crossed line. I flinch, repulsed by my own thoughts. Yes. Should look away. Should look away, but my eyes won't obey. This is wrong. It's etched in my mind, but I can't seem to pull myself away. Feels wrong, but just something about Chloe, I guess. Well, like a moth to a flame. Okay. At least you shouldn't be looking. Could definitely Will Grace come behind and sees Will Grace come behind, sees you looking at her, then sees what her, well, she, yeah. Used to be innocent in my memory, but now she's engaging in such behavior with others. Julie pulls her dress back up and laughs. Okay. Come on, Claire, you know me better than that. My stream has been on pause. Do you think I'd do something like that for a measly $300? Wait, she didn't do it on stream? Thank God. Decorum. If it was 3,000, I might have at least thought about it. Claire, I'm going to go grab a bite to eat and then continue streaming. You wait for me? You're new to the spot, and knowing if she turned around and saw you, it would be difficult to explain how long you've been lingering and what you witnessed. It's best to leave without being detected, or just be like, "Hey, I'm here, just now walking in." So the quiet side, you said, slip away unnoticed. Okay. More for Chloe. She wasn't actually streaming that. A certain relief washes over me, replacing my initial shock and discomfort. She's smarter than that. Yet the mere suggestion that she considered doing something like that for more money leaves me uneasy. What kind of world is she diving into? Stakes of her online world seem higher than I ever imagined. I start to question if I know her as well as I thought. Her feigned flirtation, her calculated charisma, it's all part of her persona, but is it also training her? Why did I just watch? Was it because she seemed so different? No, it's not the Chloe I know, but it's the Chloe I'm intrigued by. The Chloe I want to understand. I'm confused. Feels like I'm navigating a minefield of emotions, trying to reconcile the image of Chloe. Sweet little Chloe I remember with this savvy, audacious woman she seems to have become. Well, you gotta get to know her more. She's a totally different Chloe now. And we will save. Main menu. Okay. This is Reclaiming the Lost. If you want to play this game, I will put everything in the description below. But yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. It's pictures in the gallery. Sure, there's more, but yeah. So, like I said, if this game intrigues you, I will put everything in the description below so you can play it for yourself. This is part 1 of hopefully not that many parts to the game. So with that being said, and then here, hopefully I had a good day, good yesterday, better tomorrow, and I will catch you all in the next video.